it's a knockout.
The left hook.
It's a knockout. He finally got it.
Boxing is a tough and dangerous sport, and boxers must remember the referee's most important instruction. Protect yourself at all times until the final bell. Today, my friends, here's a selection of knockouts that happened shortly before the final bell. Enjoy! September 27, 2008. The legendary Shane Mosley stepped into the ring against Ricardo Mayorga. Contrary to numerous predictions that forecasted an easy win for the American, the bout turned out grueling, difficult, and without a clear advantage for either fighter.
By Shane Mosley, kind of hesitated and then popped Mayorga with the right hand. Good left hand by Mayorga. Knocks Mosley back momentarily. And there's a lead left hook by Shane Mosley. And a perfect right hand, busting Mayorga on the top.
It seemed the judges would determine the winner, but just before the final bell, Sugar sent the Nicaraguan to the canvas.
Whipsaws Mayorga with another right hand.
That one hurt him. His feet were doing
And a
funny
good
things,
left hook by Mosley.
but he's come back.
Shane is making his point down the stretch. And another right hand busts Mayorga in the chops.
This is what you love about Mosley, right? He's got the crowd on its feet, cheering for something dramatic to happen here.
Just as he did against Oscar De La Hoya 8 years ago. Scintillating fighting down the stretch of the fight by Shane Mosley. A brilliant 12th round. And he puts Mayorga on the canvas.
5, 6, 7.
Mayorga got up, only to be hit with Shane's signature left hook, knocking him out cold, just 1 second before the final bell.
Knocks him down again to finish the fight.
And it's a knockout.
The left hook.
It's a knockout. He finally got it.
Brilliant stuff by Shane Mosley.
May 21st, 2011. The legendary Roy Jones Jr. was unlucky in his bout against Russian Denis Lebedev. The 42-year-old American, surprisingly for many, looked very good and fought the favorite on even terms. But with 13 seconds left in the final 10th round, Jones absorbed a long series of punches from Lebedev and was left in a deep knockout.
Денис доказывает, что
Легко смогли еще
бой заканчивается.
Ой-ой-ой, вот это уже очень
Ну, великолепная концовка. Давай, Денис, давай. Все. Это нокаут. Очень тяжелый нокаут, уважаемые друзья. Очень тяжелый нокаут.
Неужели не было видно Снукеру, что...
On March 13, 2024, Radoj Kizic delivered one of the best knockouts of the year. Despite a knockdown in the third round, it seemed that Cuban veteran Sullivan Barrera would manage to survive until the final bell. But with just 30 seconds left, after absorbing a devastating combination from the Serbian, Barrera was knocked out cold and sent flying through the ropes. An incredibly spectacular finish to the fight.
Because Kizic just got behind that jab, was his punches together more and more as he got comfortable. His corner called for him to let his hands go, hit him on the gloves, make the openings appear.
Kizic has finished Barrera in the 10th and final.
Because Kizic just got behind that jab, was...
March 20th, 2010. Ukrainian pride Vladimir Klitschko impressively dealt with Eddie Chambers, defending his IBF and WBO belts. A dull fight where the challenger was merely surviving seemed destined to go to the scorecards.
Die Brechstange raus, Wladimir Klitschko. Man kann es jetzt merken.
But 5 seconds before the final bell, Vladimir crushed the American with a devastating left hook. There was no point in counting.
Guter linker Haken. Und da kommt der Treffer noch voll durch. Der linke Haken wird zählen. Da braucht Genaro Rodriguez nicht mehr zu zählen. Der ist nach vorne, müssen die Ringärzte ran. Da muss der Mundschutz schnell rausgenommen werden. Die Ärzte schon bei Eddie Chambers. Schwer K.O. Schwer K.O. Haken ins Ziel gebracht. Und er ist immer noch schwer mitgenommen. Da ist er Dr. Ringärzte hier. Versuchen jetzt, wie es ihm geht. Ist er wieder. Er ist wieder da. Er wird jetzt hingesetzt werden.
August 12, 2006. Asim Rockman sensationally lost his WBC title for the second time in his career, failing to deal with Oleg Boscav.
Boscav looked a little bit
of the ring. It's becoming exactly the kind of fight it was in Atlantic City in 1999. Boscav landing more. Yeah, but is Rockman doing enough to take advantage of Boscav hitting the wall? There's a right hand by Rockman and a good left hand inside as Boscav was trying to throw his right. And he lands 2 quick left hooks as Boscav didn't have his hands up.
A spectacular and hard-fought bout ended in the 12th round. Boscav knocked the champion down, then followed up with a flurry until the referee stopped it. There were 45 seconds left until the bell.
Holding on for dear life. Oleg
His legs are gone. And that's it. It's over. It is over.
That set it up.
Absolutely.
I think that was a wonderful performance at the end of the day or the night.
David Tua is rightly considered one of the hardest punchers in boxing history. On March 31, 2005, American Telma Griffith didn't get to hear the final bell.
In the right hand, it set up the left hook.
Another significant factor is the conditioning of Tua. He's not sucking wind in the 9th round. He's breathing comfortably. He's a little gassed, but there's a lot of punch to knock him up. Is Griffith trying to make a fight of it in the closing frame?
David's starting to do some nice work to the body downstairs. This is where we're talking.
This guy is in magnificent condition. Now he's making a mistake of mixing with Dave. David goes after him, hunts him down. He's trying to finish him off with everything he had by Tua. He backs him off, loads up the right hand, the left hook.
David's starting to go to work. Another right uppercut up top.
There's a real sense of urgency for him to turn the lights out. Griffith is trying to hang in there as best he can. He's still not hanging on to him. He really should grab David right now.
At the end of the 10th and final round, David overwhelmed his opponent, forcing the referee to intervene with 21 seconds left in the fight.
Tua's hit him with everything. Lance Rebel should move in and stop the fight. 1-2 more shots. That's it. It's all over. It's a 10th round technical knockout victory for David Tua. He did it. What do you want to do? Mike, how about that?
David Tua, the final round of the fight. Have we seen this before from Tua or what?
November 4th, 2006. Shannon Briggs won the WBO heavyweight title by taking it from the Belarusian Sergey Lyakovich. An incredibly boring fight played out with a slight advantage for the champion.
Now the conventional wisdom is that we're headed into rounds in which a couple of right hands be more active. That's pretty obvious. And now he is, and he's landed the heavyweight title as a challenger. He's landed.
Keep him up.
Big right hand
by Briggs.
Wow.
That got Sergey's attention.
Feel the sense of it from him.
Oh, big wicket. There's a big right hand again.
But in the final seconds of the bout, the American finally got his chance, knocking down the White Wolf.
Really gasping. Big right hand by Briggs. Looking to follow it up with the left. The right, down goes Lahovich through the ropes.
The Belarusian got back on his feet, But the follow-up attack from Briggs threw him out of the ring. A spectacular finish just 1 second before the final bell.
Till the 12th round for Briggs to finally have this breakthrough.
He's got to survive.
Can Laroinov make it to the end?
March 29, 2008. Arthur Abraham beautifully defended his IBF middleweight title against American Elvin Ayala. Despite grim forecasts for him, the challenger showed great determination. Even after a light knockdown in round 5, Ayala fought like a wounded lion. Everything was pointing to a decision win for the champion. But with 28 seconds left before the final bell, King Arthur landed a massive left uppercut that knocked out the brave challenger cold.
Da kommt sie doch noch. Die K.O.-Entscheidung. Aus, vorbei. Tut mir fast ein bisschen leid, meine Damen und Herren. Aber ist schwer getroffen.
April 26, 2009. In a real boxing thriller, Carl Froch defended his WBC super middleweight title by defeating favorite Germaine Taylor. The American had the upper hand during the fight and even knocked down the champion in the 3rd round. But the Cobra stuck to his fight plan and was rewarded for his persistence. In round 12, a prolonged combo from the Brit put Taylor down.
And he backs him up. Taylor trying to catch himself, using his jab, eats a right hand, another right hand, and he goes down. Oh my goodness!
The challenger got up, but finishing him was just a matter of execution for Carl. The referee stopped the fight with 20 seconds left before the final bell.
Punches, and it's over. I'm going back to England, Mom, and I'm keeping my title. Carl Froch.
July 29th, 1994. The great James Toney, despite a hematoma he suffered during the fight, defended his IBF super middleweight title against strong opponent Charles Williams.
At this distance, James Toney appears the...
Now Toney was able to land a good left jab for a change.
Yeah, but Prince Charles Williams landed one too. And when they're in open space, the jab...
Make him throw some hard shots so he'll be winded the next round.
It's the first genuinely easy round of the fight for the champion, James Toney.
The fight ended 15 seconds before the final bell. Toney crushed the challenger with a right hand.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
We're watching a great fighter, guys. I mean, this guy took the other guy's best, his strength, his experience, a bigger man. He stuck in there.